Have you ever heard someone drop a classic, wise old proverb, and then immediately slap the most absurd, literal ending onto it? Like, "I see," said the blind man as he walked into a hole. Or, "Every little bit helps," as the old lady said when she dropped a single tea bag into the Atlantic Ocean. Or how about, "We must all hang together," as the neckties said in the closet. In linguistics and literature, this specific, ridiculous structure is called a Wellerism. And once you realize what a Wellerism is, you will start hearing them everywhere from classic literature to modern sitcoms. A Wellerism takes a familiar cliché, idiom, or proverb, and pairs it with an overly literal, highly visual scenario that completely destroys its original wisdom. It gets its name from a fictional character named Sam Weller, a witty valet from Charles Dickens's smash hit 1836 novel, The Pickwick Papers. When The Pickwick Papers came out, Sam Weller's quirky way of speaking became an absolute cultural obsession across Victorian England and America. People weren't just reading his quotes, they were actively making up their own in pubs, newspapers, and family dinners. Sam Weller was famous for dropping bizarre lines like, "There's nothing like excitement," as the knife grinder said when his wheel flew off and took his nose with it. Or, "Prevention is better than cure," as the doctor said when he shot the patient before he could catch the flu. Now, why do these silly quotes work so ridiculously well on the human brain? Because our brains are ultimate pattern recognition machines. When you hear the first half of a famous saying, your mind automatically anticipates a serious, moral lesson. Your brain thinks it knows where the sentence is going. But when the second half suddenly flips into a completely literal, chaotic physical situation, your brain experiences an instant cognitive shift. That sudden shift from deep wisdom to utter nonsense triggers an immediate psychological punchline. The best part about Wellerisms is that they follow a dead simple, three-step formula that anyone can use to make their own. Step 1. Pick a famous cliché or everyday phrase. Step 2. Pick a speaker who has no business using that phrase. And step 3. Place them in a situation where the phrase becomes disastrously literal. For example, take the classic saying, "Time flies." Now apply the formula, "Time flies," as the man said when he threw his alarm clock out the third-story window. All it takes is a famous proverb, a total lack of common sense, and the willingness to take a metaphor way too literally. So, the next time someone gives you a boring, serious piece of advice, don't just nod along. Turn it into a Wellerism and ruin their wisdom forever. So, stay tuned for the next video and keep learning.